Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to Lilywhite Lane. Hope you're doing good, or as well as possible after this night's events. The entire situation with Conte's post-match interview, if you guys have seen it or whatever, or the one he did with Sam Matterface from TalkSport, and the game in itself. Now, look, I'm sorry that I'm downstairs. I'm sorry that I can't record this video where I normally would. As I say, I don't want to wake up certain family members. So, look, I needed to make a video. I needed to discuss this Antonio Conte interview. Could this honestly be the end of the road for Antonio Conte? Could this honestly be Antonio Conte's last game as Tottenham Hotspur manager tonight? And it really didn't strike me. It really didn't strike me anything to do with Antonio Conte leaving the club or anything tonight before the game. There was such a positive feeling, such positive vibes surrounding the club before tonight's game, as I say, based on the Manchester City game and the Conte passion and the words he had to say about the club as a whole. But then you look at his interview after the game and he looks broken. He looks absolutely broken. He looks done. He looks like he's given up. And I haven't seen Conte like this at Spurs. We've heard him talk about the situation at the club, you know, saying that it's not good enough. And he'd be right to, but tonight's the most honest I've heard him as Tottenham Hotspur manager. The way he's talked about the club, addressed the club, you know, come out and said the likes of, I will talk to the club about the situation. Not, I will talk how about, to improve the situation, whatever. Just, I will talk to the club about the situation. And what I found really, really interesting was when Sam Matterface from TalkSport, at the end of the interview, he asked, are you going to be here as manager when Tottenham Hotspur do play Leeds at Ellen Road on Saturday at 12:30? And he didn't say yes, he didn't, and you know, that's so uncomfortable. He's just said, I'm finished. Now, whether he's saying he's finished with the interview or whether he's saying, you know, or whether he's frustrated about the game or whatever, it could mean a load of things. But I think you look at that and you see, that's got to infer more than just, I'm finished with the interview. Either he's really sending out a message to Daniel Levy to really back him, to really do something, or he's generally done, or it is generally the end of the line for Antonio Conte. And it really could be. It really could be. I hate thinking about the situation, but, you know, it's the most negative I've heard him about the club. He's spoken about the issues at the club in the past. He's spoken about the owners openly, but when he has done that, he's sort of said about the situation and going, we will work hard to improve the situation. I believe in the players. After the Wolves defeat, that was a good performance. None of that tonight. No good performance. No, I believe in the players. Simply, the situation isn't good. Nothing about how to improve it. And I think that really could infer that Antonio Conte is leaving before Saturday. And God, I pray, please stay Antonio Conte. And if Antonio Conte does go, it has to be the last straw for these owners. It has to be. I don't know how they're going to fight their way out of this one or get their way out of this one. Even Pochettino, I don't think a majority of the fan base would accept it. And I don't think a majority of the fan base would let them off the hook if Antonio Conte did walk or this situation ended with Antonio Conte as manager of Tottenham Hotspur because of Daniel Levy, because of Enoch. So look, it's just a horrible situation to be in, but I really do think it's the end of the line. I'll be very surprised if I see Antonio Conte walk out of that tunnel at Ellen Road. The situation is that bad at Tottenham Hotspur. And I thought we lost the game. I thought we put in a decent enough performance. And I thought, okay, that's it tonight. We move to the next one or whatever. And that's my own mindset. Move to the next one. I hate it. I can't accept negativity. And I can't stand negativity around the club because I love the club so much. But I've stepped back and I've watched these interviews. And like I say, he's not talking about how to improve the situation. He's simply talking about the situation and how bad it is. And saying that he will speak to the club. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get an announcement tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening that Antonio Conte has parted ways with Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. It's going to be very, very interesting. Not from a Spurs fan's perspective, in all honesty. I wish this situation never happened. But the best case scenario is that... I do apologise about my doggy. He snores like a mental. I've never heard a dog snore like that. But anyway, let's just hope and pray from a Spurs fan's perspective that it is just Antonio Conte sort of demanding wages, I mean not wages, sort of demanding transfer backing and players without actually coming out and openly saying it. Hopefully that is it. Hopefully he's trying to get a reaction out of Daniel Levy, but after watching the interviews, I really do think it could be the end of the line for Antonio Conte. Please God, don't let that happen. But thank you for watching this video. Bit of a strange one, different location, but as always, come on you Spurs, Enoch out. Please, in Conte we trust. Come on.